August, tomatoes and their leaves are coming out your ears right now. I'm going to show you something mind-bending, delicious to do with them that you probably haven't seen before. Tomato leaf pesto bruschetta with some blistered cherry tomatoes. It's delicious. Exceptional. Oh, and pumpkin seeds too. God, I'm a genius. So we're in the field kitchen polytunnel. We're gonna go and pick some cherry tomatoes and some tomato leaves. A lot of people think they're poisonous, but they're not. And I'm gonna show you something really nice to do with them. And especially this time of year when the tomatoes are ripe. Now, if you haven't tried one before, tomato leaves are delicious. It tastes like a greenhouse, if that makes any sense. Like that tomatoey really, you just don't get that smell from sort of shop brought tomatoes, but ones which are grown in this country and actually harvested in season have this delicious aroma. And that's actually sort of captured in the leaf, and they're delicious to use into pestos and sauces and all sorts of things like that. So this is what we're after. We're after the cherry tomatoes. Now the guys who work in the polytunnel have actually just been through and picked all the ripe ones, which has saved us the job, so we can get out of this sauna ASAP. Fire is absolutely roaring. We're gonna get the griddles really, really, really hot for this recipe. While that happens, I'm gonna do the pesto. Tomato leaves have like a really pungent, spicy taste to them, like sets your mouth on fire. So you could cool it down with some basil or some parsley, but I thought, no, let's go even fierier with some fresh oregano. So you're not gonna need much of this because it's gonna be super flavoursome, really, really powerful. Oregano, tomato leaves, it's gonna be a kick in the face with some fresh garlic in there as well. And some pumpkin seeds just to kind of like creamy it up a little bit. And some olive oil, because I love olive oil. Get your leaves, your oregano leaves, in your pestle and mortar. Doesn't matter if you get a bit of stalk in there, but it's best to try and strip them off the stalk. Get your tomato leaves. We just want the leaves really in this because we don't want it to be too bitty, too tough. Guys, they smell so good. It's like walking into a greenhouse when you've got a big plate of tomato leaves in front of you. I reckon you're gonna love this. I'm gonna put a little bit of this oil in just to get it started. Just because when you bash it, it's nice for that flavour to come out of the leaves and into sort of a medium, so that's why the oil's there at the moment. We'll put a little bit more in afterwards to sort of loosen it up to get it to the consistency that we like. So garlic, the herbs, pumpkin seeds, lemon juice, salt and pepper, and olive oil. Easy peasy. Now you can either bash him up loads or leave him a bit crunchy to give it a bit of texture. That's up to you. Come and have a look at that. Cool. I'm gonna get a load of oil in now. Oh, there's some flavour in there. I can tell you that for free. I'm going for a nice like doorstep of sourdough. Oh, look at that. Right, let's get a handful of tomatoes. I don't want to cut them open because I don't want to lose any of that juice from the inside. I just want to blister them, sort of steam them, roast them on the griddle, get them really, really hot and keep them intact so that when I put them on the bruschetta and press them down, all that flavour just like bursts out over the toast. Yum. Just gonna get them on and get them blistering. Toast looks lovely. I don't want to burn them, but I want that colour, I want the caramelisation, because there's so much sugar in a tomato, it will sort of catch and brown really quickly. But that's exactly what we want. So over a hot flame, hot fire, just get them blistering. I'm gonna get even hotter. Look at that, perfect. That's exactly what we want. This is great, I love this. We don't really want to take them much further than this, because I don't want them to split open too much. I don't want them to lose that flavour. That's about as far as I want to take them, really. They've just got a bit of colour, they have a bit of smokiness, they're nicely sort of going to be bursting with really sweet, tomatoey, lovely. And they'll be able to press down real good. Got the toast, that's lovely, perfect toast. Okay, that is going to be absolutely riotously tasty. Look at that for lunch, that's delicious. That's one of the tastiest things I've ever had in my life, honestly. The tomato leaves and the oregano is so punchy, and then you've got the really sweet tomatoes on top. That is delicious. That was exceptional. Oh, and pumpkin seeds too. God, I'm a genius. I really hope you enjoyed that, I loved it. If there's any other vegetable you'd like to see us talk about, cook or prepare, then please get in contact and let us know via the comment section. Hit like, hit share, hit the notification bell and stay tuned for more weekly veg hacks. And hit subscribe.